Hey guys, and welcome to another one, and in this week's Red Dead Online video we're going to be looking at fishing. Actually, on second thoughts guys, we're not going to be looking at fishing because I hate it. To be honest, the only time you'll see me getting my rod out is when it's a daily challenge. So first thing that's going to be on the agenda guys is going to be the defensive glitch. Now to be honest guys, I did need to take a little bit more time to explain to everybody why and how this is a toxic move. I believe I've got everything covered in this video. However, I'm certainly open to the opinions and the voice of the Red Dead community. As you can see guys, I've got Matilda armed and ready to go. She's rocking a full sniper layout and all the right guns to get the job done. Now I'm just going to arm up defensive and we'll get this show on the road. Now I'm going to make it clear to you guys before we start this that I'm not going in there to troll any other players. I'm only simply demonstrating the effects that this defensive glitch has. Now the first point I'd like to make guys about this defensive glitch is that high level players that know what they're doing, I'm talking about the toxic ones, they are going to come in and out of shootout series time and time again. So for example, if they get knocked out of defensive, they'll simply leave shootout series, they'll reinstall defensive mode and they'll come straight back again. And they're doing this to either grief players, they're toxic in general, or they're doing it just to gain an advantage over their opponent. Now just to pick up what's going on in the video here guys, I don't feel threatened in any way. I don't feel like I'm going to be killed anytime soon, and it's about time I start explaining what on earth is going on. So let's freeze it right there. Now if we take player A, now if he wants to kill me, who is player B, he won't be able to because his lock-on is going to take him swiftly to player C. Now in case any of you guys out there are guessing, the advantage goes to me. I could quite comfortably kill any one of these individuals using my shotgun. Why? And the most important part here guys is the fact that they're locking onto each other, but I'm not going to have that problem because I'm fighting in passive mode. And unfortunately guys, they can't just turn on passive mode, they're stuck in lock-on mode. So therefore I've got an even greater advantage, and I'm not even going to make this one a point, but I'm going to throw it in there for free. They also can't change their weapons, so if they're competing in lock-on mode, which the majority is painted black, their guns are going to accommodate them for that and not to fight someone using this glitch. And as you can see in the video guys, I have been aiming at my opponents, but I'm not firing a single shot because they can't lock on me. I could kill them easily, and in fact I don't even need to use Never Without One because they can't even lock on me. I could use a full aggressive build, and to be honest that's going to play even larger into my favor. Now to be honest, all of these guys in this series are high level players, and I don't know about you guys, but I actually feel quite sorry for them. I feel sorry for the fact that they're actually trying to shoot me, but when someone else comes along they're locking on them and therefore they can't deal with me, and now they are purely forced to try to ignore me and just carry on with the game. It's an unfair advantage, and for you guys out there using free aim, listen, I totally agree, you guys need your own lobby for free aimers, but unfortunately defensive mode was not made for this. It was to protect the people that wanted to get on with the game without being griefed, for the people that don't want to fight. It was not however made as part of a toxic player's tools. Now with the players I've got guys, I probably got over 700 levels worth of experience. If I went into one of these events doing the same thing the other players are doing, it would be chaotic. I would absolutely annihilate people, but it's not fair. It's not fair for me to exploit something like this. It's a glitch. Rockstar need to sort it out, but I also believe that there's no such thing as a toxic game, only a toxic player. Now take this character for example. This player is over level 700, they're pulling the same stunt. This is actually in Saint Denis, where you've got a clear view of all the other players using the sniper rifle build in defensive mode. And as you can see guys, at this point I've dropped my gun because I'm just not interested in fighting a cheat. Now this level 700 player guys is known for being a toxic cheat, so I decided to do what I do best, which is to follow around the high level toxic cheat. Now as you can see guys, I'm not interested in killing anyone else. That's why you see me remove my gun from somebody else to kill the cheater. Now I'd rather destroy someone using Cronus Max because they're there to be killed, so they can run their script as much as they want. But when they're knocked out of defensive mode, I'm just going to keep on griefing you. And though it might seem a little bit hypocritical, griefing higher level toxic cheaters is definitely an example that needs to be made. And just remember one more thing, guys, when dealing with high level griefers, go ahead, use anything you want, because that's what your opponent will do to you. And I can't emphasize that enough, guys. There have been plenty of times when I've been outnumbered, surrounded by slow and steady, slippery, E-rounds, everything. And my advice to you is get stuck in, get involved, show them that you're not willing to lay down for anybody. It's only going to make you guys stronger mentally, and to be honest, it's going to dent their egos. I mean, even to this day, guys, it still happens to me. Just the other day, I was setting up a camp. This blue dot started creeping closer and closer to me. I knew exactly what time it was. I knew exactly what was going on. And in fact, it was one of the worst fails I'd ever seen in a griefing attempt. And it shocked me how high level this player was. And when they didn't succeed, they went and got the rest of their posse. They tried griefing me in numbers. But even that didn't work for them, because I'm not going to stand there scoping with them because I'm outnumbered. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to allow them to come to me. And then I'm going to take them on in that way instead. And of course, when I'm done beating them up, I'm gonna trash talk them, because they're only gonna inbox me calling me trash, calling me a noob, when they're the ones that just got their asses kicked. And it'll actually be really nice, guys, to hear what your experience has been dealing with these same high level toxic griefers, because let's face it, when a low level shoots you, at least you can just maybe kill them a couple of times, call it a day, no harm done. But with these toxic players, they continue and continue and continue, and if they don't get their own way, they just call in more and more backup, and it gets more and more ridiculous. And you know what, I've even been in a situation before where the opponent tried blaming it on me, saying that I was griefing them just to get them to come on and help them, and then we end up fighting until 6 o'clock in the morning. So it'll be nice to get some feedback from you guys. What have your experiences been fighting different griefer clans, and what's been the worst experiences for you? And I actually think that my worst experience in free roam is fighting other griefer posse clans that glitch themselves off the radar, and as I always say, you can't fight what you can't see. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.